It is a truly remarkable sensation. One moment, you are standing on the green and pleasant land of Kent, the Garden of England. You board a sleek, modern train. You settle into your seat and with a gentle hum, you begin to move. But this is no ordinary railway journey. You do not climb hills. You do not cross viaducts. Instead, you plunge downwards, deep into the earth, beneath the waves of the English Channel. For 20 minutes, you are cocooned in concrete and steel, hurtling through a tunnel carved from the chalk seabed. Then, just as suddenly, you emerge into the daylight. You find yourself in France. It is a seamless, almost magical transition, a testament to one of the greatest engineering feats of the modern age. The Channel Tunnel, or the Channel as it is affectionately known, is far more than a simple hole in the ground. It is a vital artery, commerce, culture, connection. It physically links Great Britain to mainland Europe for the first time in over 13,000 years. Before its existence, the choppy waters of the English Channel stood as a formidable barrier. Crossing it meant a ferry journey subject to the whims of the weather. But now, this tunnel provides a reliable, all-weather link, a triumph of human ingenuity over the forces of nature. The idea of a fixed link between Britain and France is not a product of the 20th century. Its origins trace back to the Napoleonic era. The first credible proposal came in 1802 from French mining engineer Albert Mathieu Favier. He presented his plans to Napoleon Bonaparte during a fragile peace. It was a bold Enlightenment-era scheme. Picture him unfurling his drawings for the first consul. Mathieu Favier's vision was theatrical. He proposed a tunnel with 2 levels. Top level, horse-drawn carriages, oil lamps lighting the way, a paved road for coaches. Lower level, groundwater drainage. He even envisaged an artificial island, Varn Bank, a staging post in the middle of the channel. As the 19th century progressed, the Industrial Revolution brought with it a new sense of power and possibility. Steam trains were crisscrossing the land, iron bridges spanned mighty rivers, and engineers were celebrated as national heroes. In the 1830s, another Frenchman, Aimé Thome de Gamond, dedicated his life and personal fortune to the project. He undertook pioneering geological surveys, even diving to the seabed himself. By the late 1870s, work had actually begun. On the English side, near Shakespeare Cliff in Dover, and on the French side, near Sangatte, powerful boring machines began to chew their way through the chalk. For the first time, tunnels were being dug beneath the English Channel. The English machine tunneled over a mile, and the French nearly as far. Despite the protestations of businessmen and engineers, the political will evaporated. In 1882, the British government ordered all work to cease. After 1945, with Europe focused on rebuilding and fostering new alliances, the idea of a fixed link re-emerged in a new light. The formation of the European Economic Community further spurred the conversation. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, various studies and proposals were put forward. A joint Anglo-French working group was established. However, the timing could not have been worse. The British government, facing spiraling costs, unilaterally canceled the project in 1975. The turning point finally came in the 1980s, driven by the political will of 2 very different leaders, British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher and French President François Mitterrand. On the 20th of January 1986, they revealed the winning bid. This momentous decision was formalized with the signing of the Treaty of Canterbury in Canterbury Cathedral. After nearly 2 centuries of dreams, debates, and disappointments, the political stars had finally aligned. The Great Dig was about to begin in earnest. With the political framework secured, the monumental task of construction began in 1988. This was engineering on a scale rarely seen before. The plan called for a 31.4-mile tunnel, 23.5 miles of it running under the seabed, making it the longest undersea tunnel in the world. The sheer logistics were staggering. On both sides of the channel, vast construction sites sprang up, employing thousands of workers. The heroes were the tunnel boring machines, TBMs. Not mere drills, but colossal mobile factories, each longer than 2 football pitches and weighing over 1,300 tons. The front of each TBM was a giant rotating cutter head armed with tungsten-tipped picks to chew through chalk marl. As the TBM advanced, hydraulic rams pushed prefabricated concrete lining segments into place, forming a solid waterproof ring. Building the Channel Tunnel was a constant battle against immense geological pressures. While the chalk marl was largely ideal, The teams encountered unexpected fissures and damage to expensive cutter heads. The greatest fear was water. Machines were under immense hydrostatic pressure. Any significant inflow could have been catastrophic. The human cost was significant. The project employed over 13,000 people at its peak, working in challenging and dangerous conditions. The most dramatic moment came on the 1st of December 1990. After years tunneling from opposite directions, British and French teams prepared for the final breakthrough. British tunneler Graham Fagg and French counterpart Philippe Cosette broke through and shook hands. It was moving and symbolic, a powerful handshake 40 meters beneath the channel. With the service tunnel connected, the main running tunnels met in May and June 1991. Engineering precision was vindicated. Alignment deviated only by a few inches. After 6 years of relentless construction, the Channel Tunnel was finally ready. The grand opening on the 6th of May 1994 was marked by pomp, ceremony, and celebration. The Queen departed from Waterloo on the first official Eurostar train through the tunnel to Calais. President Mitterrand made the opposite journey from Paris to Folkestone. They cut 2 ribbons, one red, white, and blue, one blue, white, and red, symbolizing the joining of 2 great nations. Today, the tunnel is a seamless part of Europe's transport network. Eurostar carries passengers between London, Paris, and Brussels at speeds up to 186 miles per hour. Lee Shuttle transports cars, coaches, and freight lorries. The economic impact has been profound, a crucial artery for trade. Each day, around 60,000 passengers, 6,000 cars, and 180 freight trains make the journey. At 23.5 miles undersea, it holds the world record. The 3-tunnel system with central service tunnel makes it one of the safest transport systems ever built. The tunnel's symbolism extends far beyond its physical structure. It stands as a powerful emblem of European unity, transforming the channel from a defensive moat into a bridge of partnership. From Albert Mathieu Favier's sketches for Napoleon to the determined vision of Thatcher and Mitterrand, the tunnel represents the victory of persistence over doubt, of cooperation over rivalry. The Channel Tunnel is not just concrete and steel buried beneath the sea. It is a symbol of unity, a monument to human determination, and a vital lifeline that will continue to connect nations for centuries to come.